Hello,
Hi,
everyone.
everybody.
Oh boy,
Welcome.
been a while since we did this.
It has been a while. Hope you're all doing good. 30 mil.
Yay, 30 mil!
Yay!
Yay, look at all. Let's celebrate.
I was telling it earlier. I meant to go buy a cake and a party hat, but I completely forgot. So just pretend
Yeah,
I
I was
have
like-
that.
And pretend I have a bunch of balloons in the back.
Yes,
Like one for
yes.
every color.
All right. Well, shall we introduce ourselves for those who don't recognize you?
Yeah. Okay. Hi guys. I'm Alan Becker, the guy who made this channel. And who are you?
I am Hatena. I am Alan's line producer / project manager. I oversee every project and I tell him what to do. So
Yeah.
we're here to celebrate 30 mil. We're gonna answer fan questions. We're gonna go over the Kickstarter about the game that was just announced. For those of you who aren't familiar, we'll go over that in just a minute here. And then we're gonna look at some fan art. We'll look at some fan animations. We had a lot planned for y'all. But we have some guests joining us, right?
Yes, we do.
So first of all, let's introduce Mr. That's not right. Sorry. I'm already screwing it up. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right. There's the right person. Hello, DJ.
Hello. What's up, guys?
Hi.
How's it going?
We have a gaming channel together, and Animators versus Games, and he's also heading up the new game that we're creating, Animation Versus. And we also have the lead developer of Animation Versus here. So
Ta-da.
Muno's here.
Hi.
Hello, Muno.
Hey guys.
Uno face
Hey, what's
reveal.
up?
Finished
What's going
reveal.
on? Yeah. This is my face reveal. I couldn't ask for a better stream to do it on. Oh,
Yes,
How
he's
many
usually
people
at
do we have
scale.
watching right now?
oh
We
man.
currently have 4,000.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Nice.
This is the
How's my
most people
hair?
that's ever seen my face at a single time.
All right, so
Same
Right.
here.
Oh yeah. All right. So yeah, the game y'all want to talk about it? Should we pull up the trailer?
Ooh.
yeah, let's watch the trailer first.
All right. Boom. Doopy-doopy-doo. All right. Yes, trailer. Here we go. Play it. So yeah, how long has this been in production?
Since last January. So about a year,
Over
3
a
months, something like that. Yeah.
year. Yeah, wild. That's crazy.
How long this stuff
It doesn't
takes.
feel like it was that long ago when I heard you guys starting to work on this.
Oh man. Yeah.
Me
For
and
most of
Alan, it's
that,
been even longer. I mean, like this game in particular wasn't what we were working on, but we've talked to like a lot of people over the years about making a game for a while, and
Yeah.
it just wasn't moving. We always like kept it in the back of our head that we wanted to do it, and like, dude, as soon as Muno dropped the Rivals of Aether thing, I was like,
Yeah.
that's our guy. That's who I'm contacting. And like, I don't know, the last few years, like I've found that leading with like passion, like finding people who are like just passionate about a project, who would have done it regardless of if we would have worked with them or not, is such a good call. Like as you guys can see, like the amount of love and like skill and talent we have on this team is really coming through, I think.
Yeah. And DJ's been really good at kind of heading up the whole production so that I can focus on just continuing to make animations. So like I check in once every few weeks, and then every time I show up, it's like, oh my gosh, there's a whole new character and they have all these new moves and all the moves look amazing. And luckily DJ understands my characters, so he can like make calls to like, their limbs are a little bit, they don't walk like that. Or this,
I'm so particular. Muno must hate me. Like I'm like, that animation's great. Let me adjust the torso on like the next 30 frames.
I mean, I hate you a lot less now that Bar is doing all the animations. I'll tell you that.
poor Bar is like, I hate you more.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because I am that particular. Like, if I'm gonna work on something and have my name attached to it, I need it to look amazing. And
Oh,
like,
yeah.
luckily, Muno, Bar, Bobby, the background, like you guys are already so talented and like good at stuff. But
Oh,
just
thank
making
you.
sure that we keep that bar real high.
Yeah. Aha. The bar.
All right.
I'm so
we're
glad we
gonna-
brought him on so that I'm not doing quite everything
And
anymore.
well, with how much funding we've gotten so far, we're gonna have a lot more people on board in a little bit. Like we definitely like as we're hitting these like stretch goals, it does make the game have more work to do. But the more money we get, the more people we can bring on to make sure that we hit. Hopefully, the date we kind of said the 28th, but
Yeah.
the 2028.
20
But like
Yeah.
yeah,
Very,
Hopefully soon.
very rough estimate because game development is complicated. But
So who's playing
we
who
both-
here?
All right. So I'm red.
I'm orange.
Muno is orange.
Yeah.
Second coming. We're just gonna do a few rounds, like maybe one round with each of the characters, so that we can just get a nice overview what all the
And then
moves are.
whoever wins more of them is the better player.
There's so much at stake.
These are my characters. I can't lose with my own characters.
Yeah.
not in front of 4,000 people.
No, no,
Yeah.
no. I'm gonna have to give my channel to Muno if I lose.
Oh,
Just
stakes are
whisper
so
and then
high.
like, Muno, you better lose, Muno.
So if you're just tuning, if
job,
you're tuning
Muno.
in, if you're tuning in and you've never seen this game before, there's two big new mechanics that we have. There's this block, which you have to block in the right direction, and you can use it to get out of a combo. And then there's the HP. And so when our HP is low enough in that little striped area, it means that we can get knocked out of the ring, and that means you lose. But until then, you just kind of bounce off the wall. So you got to whittle down their health and then launch them.
Why did we do that, Muno?
Why
As
did
opposed
we
to having
do...
a platform off of the edge?
Well, one really big reason is because when you have in a traditional platform fighter like your Smash Brothers, that kind of thing, if you're new to the game, then if you're new and you don't know how to jump, don't know how to recover and up B, then you're gonna fall off and you're gonna die immediately, and it's kind of
I like
frustrating
how
for newer
you,
players.
like broadened it out to like everyone instead of just me and Alan being so bad at platformers that like
But that did
I
happen
was-
a lot in the Rivals video.
yeah.
I was kind of disappointed that it was just going to be Alan and Muno fighting because I was practicing the last few days, and then I find out, oh, it's all for nothing. Okay, fine.
Oh, it's all for
Well, I mean, we
nothing.
could restart and get you in there. But
Yeah, I mean,
we could
it's-
do like a
it's on-
tourney right now. Let's see who's the
I
best.
mean,
of
I
the
lost
four.
the previous
Yeah,
one. Here,
you're
let's do
hosting
that.
the
Let's do
Parsec.
that. Hey, Hatena.
Okay.
Oh,
You take
okay,
yellow.
okay.
Oh,
I wasn't. I was trading.
Okay. Okay, I'll get us into there.
Okay,
I'll
okay.
be the announcer.
Local two player. Yeah, DJ, announce over yourself. You're the announcer, right?
Oh yeah, DJ's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
voice.
that's my
of
voice.
the- yeah,
Katana, you're
Alright,
player one,
yeah.
right?
I am player one. Yeah, I'm playing yellow.
Cool.
yeah,
Yeah, we
you-
didn't
I'm
talk about
red.
the other characters, by the way, but red is really fast, and orange is
Oh, yeah.
normal.
Oh, orange is my favorite
Yeah.
so far, personally. He's so fun to play. He's got everything.
Yeah, all the characters so far have really different archetypes, which is fun. Like green is, well, you'd call him a sword fighter, but he has a fishing rod. But it kind of acts like
Right.
a sword because it's really big, pretty powerful. It's kind of a challenge to balance around green in a game like this because of the animations. He's kind of good at everything. But in this game, his moves are a bit slower than everyone to compensate for the range. So it's kind of his weakness.
Nice and balanced.
He's also got this really cool fishing rod move in the air. Where you can grapple around,
Ooh, yeah.
pull yourself to people and kick them like that. And he's got a guitar, because of course he's really into music. So it's really fun.
Did we talk about some of the other characters we've unlocked on the stretch goals?
I think we'll do that after the gameplay section, because we're definitely...
When we're looking through the
Yeah.
Kickstarter, yeah.
Yeah. Yellow is really cool. You can see this projectile. You can shoot it at a delay, or you can shoot it right away. So it's kind of like a mix-up
Oh,
there. If you hit B in the air, you can do a different projectile.
Oh yeah.
And then if you hit the dash button in the air, you can do a teleport. Like that. So
Oh,
yellow's kind of our projectile character, kind of our zoner. So he wants to keep you at far away range and kind of pressure you from a distance. In the final game, he's going to have even more different projectiles to throw at you, but we've only made a couple of them so far.
Peek of fire.
And of course, yellow, his weakness is that if you do get up close to him, he kind of struggles a bit. His moves are a bit weaker; they don't combo as well. Oh man,
Yeah, big range.
All right.
they do kill pretty well.
All they do.
Okay. We did one round per
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Right.
Okay.
Dibs
I'm
on
up.
blue.
I'm up.
I'm picking blue.
Okay, I'll be purple.
We got to go to the stage we haven't shown yet. Another cool thing in this game is that when you get a KO, it launches you to another area of the stage. So like you saw in the previous one, we were in the forest area from AVA 9 Wanted, but then it launches you over to the lake when you get a KO. And every stage is going to be like that in the game. We'll see that with the city too after this round.
Trying to fly here.
Blue is probably my favorite character to play as so far because he has a lot of really cool multi-hit moves like this. And he's got potions. He's got a teleport.
Get over here.
You recognize it from AVM probably. Teleport behind him and then do moves. You can even do really cool combos with it. But he's kind of like a jack of all trades, but red is better up close than he is. Yellow is better from a distance than he is. So he's kind of a neat all-rounder with some tricky stealth things like that.
On back there behind that.
So that's really fun. And purple, it's really cool because he has an extra double jump. You can jump 2 times in the air like that.
Oh yeah.
He has a glide if you dash in the air.
Yep.
He has lots of attacks where he kind of goes up into the air, and all of his air moves are pretty strong. So he's got, I mean, you could guess from looking at him, but he's the air character of this game. And he's got a lot of really cool things that no one else in the game can really do in the air. So,
Whoa.
really interesting stuff there.
Is it getting laggy? For you
Yeah,
guys
no,
too?
it's lagging a
A little
bit.
bit.
Yeah,
We might be
might
done
be
here.
something.
Yeah.
Might be something
Oh,
with
boy.
the parsec.
Yeah,
Could
man.
be.
we're clogging Hatena's internet.
Yeah, I think.
Animation versus.
Oh, it's cleared up now.
So what should we do now? Play the trailer on loop while we talk about it or something?
Well, we never had a tiebreaker, but I guess we can do that.
I could also pull up the Kickstarter if we want to go into that.
Oh, let's do that. Yeah. let's do
Yeah, that's
All
sweet.
right.
Yeah, where are we
Booyah.
at right now? I haven't checked it today.
There you guys go. Yeah, we're at
Thank you.
484,000.
that. Jeez.
Goodness gracious.
Insane. Yeah, we like far surpassed the goal in the first day, right?
Yeah,
That was absurd.
that was a worrying night. Like I didn't get any sleep that night. I was definitely worried because for me it's like we needed to at least hit like 40,000 in the first 2 days or 3 days to like probably hit our goal. But man, you guys smashed it. Like we were so much higher.
I remember Anya and I were there during the start of the campaign, and before DJ like woke up, it hit
I was
the
there.
first goal.
I was
Oh,
lurking.
okay.
I just
Okay.
wasn't saying anything.
Oh. Wow, you're really leaving us alone during such a crucial time.
I like to sit back. I don't want to
So
smother my
we're going
team.
to talk about the
Let you guys
stretch
do your thing.
goals and what people can expect about this game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've hit a lot
We're
of stretch
still
goals so
tomorrow.
far.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, we started out with kind of like, okay, if this is a fighting game, we want to have characters, we want to have stages, because we have the 6 characters that you've seen so far, but obviously there's certain characters that people would want to see in an AVA fighting game, and so those are kind of get those out of the way first. But then, as you see kind of near the bottom of this graphic, it turns out this game isn't just going to be a fighting game, it's going to be a really cool single-player game as well, or co-op game. We've got a roguelite mode, which if you're not familiar, that is a randomly generated adventure mode that you play through, and it's going to different every time you play. And if you die, you have to go back to the beginning. but you can upgrade your character and you can get power-ups to make it a bit easier. Or if you want a challenge, you could do a run where you don't get any power-ups and you kind of just say, no, I'm just going to do this at full difficulty and really cool challenge. There's going to be a mix of platforming, a bit of puzzly stuff maybe, and also fighting. So it's not just CPU opponents on the versus map. It's like there's a bit of platforming stuff, a bit of traversal stuff. So it's going to be really fun.
As a roguelite, I love roguelites and roguelikes. And that's like one of the things that I was most excited about seeing funded. As soon as that happened, I'm like, okay, cool. Me and Alan got mad content for AVG.
Yeah.
Hopefully everyone else will really enjoy it too. But yeah,
And,
we have so much cool stuff planned for the roguelite.
And it's really great. I was going to say it's really great for the health of the game too, because as a fighting game, those are always, if you get into it, it's really fun, but it can be hard for newer players to approach it sometimes because you have to learn all the stuff before you can not get destroyed online. But with the single player mode, it'll really widen the appeal. And if you're not a fighting game player historically, you have something to jump into. And maybe you're like, hey, I like this game so much, I want to try and get better at it online, go into the versus mode. And that's where you can That's when you can really start learning. And I think that's great to have a kind of more welcoming place than the sweaty online ranked mode for people.
Yeah.
I mean, what's cool too is our roguelite. I mean, it is its own thing, but it also has its own story with it too, guys. So
oh yeah,
you guys are gonna get some fun stuff too. But man, if we could get the next one, that's the one I think you guys are really going to enjoy.
Yeah, the story mode is a really cool thing because it's going to be a new little plot line set in the AVA universe. It's not like an adaptation of the animations. It's like a whole new little storyline. It's going to have animated cutscenes.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be really interesting, and it might have something to do with that character that some of you guys picked up on. If you actually zoom in on this image right here, the one above, the one with the chosen one in it, you zoom in, if you could. I don't know if you can, but the little art book right there has a mysterious character.
That
It might
ruined it.
may or may not have something to do with our story mode, but
Yeah, I think
it's gonna be really interesting.
On the unlocks, we unlocked it at. Let me see, where was he at? Oh, there we go.
Okay, there we are. As close as I could probably get.
Yeah, the single player might be related to that guy. Might be related to some of the more mysterious stretch goal silhouettes that we have. But yeah, a lot to be revealed when the game is closer to being launched. But lots of we're doing a lot of things with this game beyond just adapting AVA.
So much time was put into this story. It's like a giant web. So like this is gonna be a legit story, guys. And
Yeah.
that's exciting. Should we answer some questions that we've been getting, and also some from the chat?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and ask some of these questions. I took a few from chat, but we also have some ones that we've had overall here.
Yeah, I'm just running off the ones that we've kind of already answered during talking.
Yeah. All right. When will this new game come out?
Good question. I mean,
2028. Hopefully.
It sounds like stuff's just growing and growing. So.
Yeah, I mean,
guys, the longer
kind of
you
fun.
wait, the better the game gets. Like that's just like the more time we have to like play test it, the more time we have to finesse it and make sure it absolutely looks perfect. So you don't want it to come out soon. You want to wait and make sure
You want
it's
it to sit and
finished
fester.
and good. Yeah.
Yeah.
But but if you become a beta tester, you can get access earlier than 2028, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna need your help.
It's still not going to be for a little while because we have to make the parts of the game that we want people to test.
Right.
But definitely going to be quite a bit like before the game comes out is the idea. And not only do you get to play it, but you also get to help give us feedback and help inform what kind of game this turns into. because
What tier
I'm
is
sure.
that? It's the $50 tier, I believe.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
guys
The
can get in there
$50.
and help us with that. And I mean, if you guys haven't checked out our rewards, the tiers we got, we have so much cool stuff.
Oh, dude,
Like,
yeah.
There it is.
There's a couple of
yeah.
tiers that I would be like, I know exactly the one I would buy. In fact, I did buy one. I got the $400 tier myself, even though I'm already working on it. But I might upgrade it. I might want to get my own original pet. We'll see.
Maybe the coolest one that we have, or one of the coolest ones, is the ones where you get to design a character to be in the background of our levels. There's one tier where you get to design a stick figure original character, and there's a different tier where you can design like any character, and we'll draw it no matter, well, not no matter what it is, because there are things we can't do
Right,
in this
not
game.
everything.
But like it does, but it doesn't have to be a stick figure.
Yeah, it could be like
Yeah.
it could be your original version of Goku.
Sure.
Original OC.
Yeah, that's
see,
right.
DBZ character.
And dude, the stick figure one has been so popular that we originally put it as a limited tier. It's like, okay, we're gonna put it at like a limit of 100 because we got to draw all of them, and it's not like 100 people are gonna spend this much money anyway. It turns out 100 people did spend that much money already, and so we had to open up a second edition of it, so even more people can get in on it. And I guess we're gonna hire someone to do exclusively that.
Yes, yes, Muno, don't worry. Like that's what he was like. Oh, we have to draw 100 stick figures bar. I'm like, don't worry, guys. We're gonna get someone to do that.
There's also ones where you can hop in a developer meeting with us and pitch us your ideas, like in a video and like a voice call. So that's cool. And the lower tiers, we have cool stuff like little enamel pins that we're shipping out to people. Digital concept art book, so you get to see all the different sketches, including a bunch of stuff that we didn't actually end up using in the game, or stuff that changed a little bit before it got in. So that's really exciting. Lots of digital stuff, lots of custom things to put in the game, your own little touch. So lots of great stuff there.
Yeah, and I want to say, like, even though like the game we just played looks already really amazing, it's still missing a ton of stuff. Like most of the characters still don't have all their moves. So like that's all that I think needs to be done before we can start beta testing. Is that right?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, I'm actually in the middle of rewriting a bunch of our code to be better. So I need to do that hopefully before the Kickstarter ends, because we got to start hiring people and working on the full game.
All right. What other questions can we answer?
Let's see.
Yeah,
I bolded some in the list.
I see. Yeah. Someone asked, "Will this game be on Xbox and/or mobile?"
Good question. We would love to do that. Because we know there's a lot of people in Alan's community who would love to play the game on mobile or on console, and obviously we'd love that. That's definitely a goal we're going to target. Of course, with any kind of game, porting it to a different platform, it always comes with its own challenges, its own things you have to figure out. So,
like
the answer is
that's
we'd
been
love
like
to.
something from day one that I've wanted to have is not only like just being on the computer, PC specifically, but Mac, getting it on other systems and mobile in particular, because we know that Alan's audience, you guys are from around the world. Like we're not all just in one country, so we want to make sure that you guys can join in on the fun if you just have like a cell phone or something like that. But heavily, we're gonna do our best to, regardless how much we get funded, but like we have the stretch goals kind of lined out. Because really, like, all your help matters, and it's great to see you guys showing up and showing love. But we genuinely are going to make this game the best game we possibly can make. Like, and every bit that you guys do really helps.
Yes.
All right, next question. And they said in all caps, so I have to scream it, right? That's what that means. Yeah.
I'll turn down my volume.
What's the white stick figure?
What is the white stick
he?
figure? He? That's a reveal.
Oh, is it?
Is it?
I don't know if we've specified yet.
No.
I don't think we know. What Wait, so where is that? Is that
I mean,
this
the-
one?
the-
Or is that different?
Oh, no,
I think it's
no,
I
I
think they
think-
talk about the stretch goal.
They're talking about the character in the
Oh.
concept art
The
that
one that you were zooming in
we've
on,
been
right?
that we've been very, very coy about so
here?
far.
Well, we've unlocked him. They were at the
Oh, is
420.
it this guy?
Let's go.
That one.
This little guy?
Mm-hmm.
It might be.
We're all looking at each other. It's like, should we?
Maybe.
tell?
Hmm.
No, we can't tell you guys just yet. Unlock story mode first, and we'll maybe give you some more details. There's
There we go.
there's an interesting element to that character, and boy, do we want to tell you. But, it's gotta help us out a little more.
Another question.
I'll give you a
go
hint.
ahead.
It is a stick figure. It does have 2 arms.
That opens up a lot of
like-
possibilities.
I know, right?
Dang.
What
Alright,
do we got here?
another question. How much will oh, sorry, your name covered it. How much will the game cost? They said, please, I really want to be able to play it.
To
But
be
how much will it cost?
determined, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think we. Yeah, I mean,
We haven't locked in a price just yet, but I mean, if you get the lowest tier on our Kickstarter for I think $30, you're getting the game.
Mhm.
So if
Yeah.
you want to get it at that price right now, it will definitely be that price at least. So you can get it right now.
yeah, I mean, you guys have, by which I mean our Kickstarter backers, you guys have tripled the scope of the game within the past 48 hours. So we definitely, we need to figure out, or we need to ultimately decide how much this game will cost in light of that.
Sure.
But yeah,
All right, next question.
like DJ said, you can get
Yeah.
it for 30 right now.
Yeah, next question. Is animation versus 2 players only?
No. Well, right now it is because I haven't programmed in 4-player. But if you're watching the trailer on Alan's channel or on the Kickstarter page, you would see a little clip where we have 4 stick figures on screen, just kind of doing the little cheer thing. Yeah, doing this.
All of us.
Well, we all have to do it if
Yeah.
one person does it.
Okay.
Um,
No.
yeah, and so we're gonna have 4-player at least locally. Online, we'd like to have it too, but performance is we'll probably have it online, but definitely local, just like in Smash Brothers. And you can all hop on.
Like some of
and-
our best memories as kids are it's like LAN parties or even like playing together on couch co-op. So it's like we want to make sure that we can have those experiences for people. Yeah, it's so freaking fun when there's just utter chaos going on the screen.
And by the way, on the subject of 2-player multiplayer, or multiplayer in general, not only is there a multiplayer in the versus mode, but as you can see on the screen right now, there's also co-op in the roguelite mode, at least locally. Online would be a bit tricky for that, but definitely local. Be really fun to hop in with a friend and fight some enemies, do some platforming. And if there's any fighting game nerds in the chat, you should know that our online for versus mode is going to have rollback netcode, which means it is going to be good.
Yeah, right.
So that's great.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us and talking about it. Much appreciated. But
Yeah, of course.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
So, where can
And
we
guys, if you
go?
can, please support the Kickstarter. We have so much cool stuff.
Yes. The first
Really
link in the
planned, like-
description.
Yes.
animationversus.com.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining. We appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.
DJ, thanks,
Bye.
Bruno.
Cool. Happy 30 million, Alan. Bye.
Happy 30 million.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Bye. All right. Well, I think. I mean, I'm excited for the game. I mean, I haven't. Yeah, you've been a little secretive. Well, you didn't even know much about it as well. DJ's kind of had his hands on
Yeah,
it
I
more
know.
than you.
Yeah, I know.
So it's-
I discover more and more every time I check in. What's that in the
Yeah.
background? Oh, it's the.
Yeah, it's the it's influencer art.
All right, we're gonna answer some Q&A now.
Yes,
Right,
but we have someone to introduce first.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
So for
We
those
accidentally
joining,
put him on the screen first.
yeah, well,
In the beginning.
yeah, in the very beginning. But I mean, we've gotten so many more viewers since then. We're at 80,000 at the moment, which is absurd. Thank you all for being here. So to reintroduce me and Alan real quick.
I'm Alan from the Alan Becker YouTube channel that you're watching right now.
And I'm Atena. I'm his line producer / production manager. I oversee every project and tell him what to do. And here we have joining with us is Skim. Say hi, Skim.
Hi, I'm not Alan. Um, I'm a writer and director on the team. Hi,
Yes.
everyone.
Yeah. Skim and I have writing meetings a few times a week, ideally, where we talk about like the future of AVM, AVA, and all that stuff. He's a really good writer. Really, really trust him a lot with these characters, this story. He's been great to work with. So he's here to join us to help us answer some Q&A.
Yeah. What are some of the episodes that you have written or directed, Skim?
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Lucky Block Staff, I co-wrote. Note Block Concert, I wrote and directed.
Yeah.
And more recently, Victim, I co-wrote and co-directed.
Yep.
I believe that's it so far. And I've done a lot of the actual shorts.
Most,
Oh yeah,
if not
most of them.
The
Yeah,
actual shorts.
most of the actual shorts is this guy.
Yeah, when I brought Skim on, that was his responsibility to come up with shorts because we're doing shorts now.
He's
Sorry,
done
Green.
so much since then.
Sorry, Green.
All right. Well, we're going to go over some of the questions from the community post that was posted a number of weeks ago first. But later on, we will also go over some questions that y'all are asking in chat. But we'll go over a few to start here. So we have some frequent questions. One of my favorites was, where were you during all of AVM?
Right. Yeah, that is a frequent question. Where was Alan during that entire season, or seasons 1 through 3 of AVM? And if you think about it, though, like, the season compilation is only like a few hours long. The first season's like an hour and a half. Second season's 30 minutes. That's like 4 hours of AVM. And it's not like I'm on my computer 24 hours a day. So I was probably like in a different room. You could also say that I need to focus on work, and the stick figures are distracting me, so I pull out my laptop and get work done on my laptop while they're going on their shenanigans and stuff.
I'd like to see us try and visualize that one day. They just bug you so much, you just leave.
Right. All right, next question.
Yeah, another question. What made you make the decision to continue AVM as a series after the original?
Yeah, so AVA 4 came out. It did really well. AVM came out 2015. It did even better, and I was like, oh my gosh. And back then, I was working on the animations all by myself. So it would take an entire year to make a 15-minute animated video. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I should keep doing this. I worked another year and a half on the next one, which was AV Animation versus YouTube. And it didn't do as well as Animation versus Minecraft. And I was like, oh no, this is not a reliable way to do things. I thought that everything I produce is going to just knock it out of the park every single time. But it made me realize that it would be better for me to just put out shorter videos. And because the Animation versus Minecraft did so well, and I had so many ideas that I wanted to continue on with Minecraft because I was really into the game, I decided to start Animation versus Minecraft Shorts back in 2017.
Wow.
8 years ago. Holy moly. Okay, next question.
Been a while. Yeah, here's another.
I was still a fan back then.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Not that I'm not now.
That was before you had a team.
Yeah.
Was that still mostly you working on those at that time?
Yeah, it was like 5 people at most, maybe for the first few.
Wow.
Yeah, first 5 or so.
That's wild. Well, next question. A question that I got a surprising amount. How did Purple get to the Mac with the villagers? And how did he get to Alan's PC in the League of Legends episode and then back to the Outernet, which is what the fans call that space that they go into in AVA.
So this is a frequent question, like multiple people
Yeah,
ask this exact question.
yeah, this exact question. It was weird.
Okay, well, Gim, you can input like any theories or musings of what the possibility is yourself. But in my mind, purple, as we saw in AVA 11, purple came out of the animation thumbnail with his parents back in 2011, and so there's a whole 7-8 year gap where purple has learned the ways of the internet, and so he probably found a Mac in his journey, discovered Minecraft on that computer, managed to come up like almost create an empire for himself through that, and of course, being an expert in the internet, it wouldn't be that outrageous to think that he could also travel to what you guys call the outer net, and also to the PC where the other stick figures lived to crash their League of Legends game.
Skim, any theories?
No, none additional. Just clearly he's been around and he's gone around. And there he is right now.
Oh, right on. You made it.
All right, well, next question. How canon is AV education, and is AV addiction considered an AVE episode?
Right. Yeah, so in the beginning, I was like, this could tie into everything else if we just keep going. We were kind of feeling it out in the beginning, but like, in all honesty, like the priority of the AV education series, like AV math, AV physics, AV geometry, is to educate and to enlighten and to inspire. And so like that comes first. And if we were to try to wedge in some lore to like make it fit with everything else, but compromise, the appeal, the inspiration, the education, then that would be counter to the point. So like, that's why I'm kind of leaning towards it being its own thing, right? So you could say that it's the characters in a different universe. You could say it's them having a dream. I think the dream thing makes more sense. But in terms of AV education being part of the AV education series, that we on the team kind of considered it that way, just because it's how it grouped with everything else. You guys can make your own decision about that, but like I think education doesn't have to be limited to school topics. There's a lot of things that they don't teach in school that they probably should. Social, like emotional intelligence, financial literacy, stuff like that. Not that we're going to make episodes about those necessarily, but this is a very wide open thing that we're doing, and it doesn't have to. We don't have to limit ourselves if we can make really good videos from anything. Yeah,
100%. This is another frequent one. This is a fun one. Is the Dark Lord going to come back, or at the very least mentioned in some way?
Right. So that's a frequent
Do you guys
question
want him
too?
to come back?
Yeah. Put your answer in the chat. Do you guys want the Dark Lord to come back?
Do you really want him to come back?
Do you really?
I can make a poll. Let's see what the
Oh
audience
wow!
says.
Wait.
It's not loading.
I guess we'll never know. We'll
I
never
guess
know.
I mean, Alan, you could also make a poll,
Oh really?
but it's not letting me right now. The chat is
I don't know
too
how.
active.
It's a bit active right now. Let's see. Yes, 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 yes. One
Okay.
no. Yes,
Well,
yes,
I
yes,
can make
yes,
it. I
yes,
can
yes,
make it.
yes.
Yeah, who said no?
Another
There's
no.
I see some
Nova
no's.
saying stop
Okay.
it. Yes, 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 yes. Yes,
right,
I
all right.
want him back, please. Yes, yes. Will the game be available for mobile?
Okay, there's your
Oh, yeah.
poll.
Hey, there's the poll.
There's your poll.
Should the Dark Lord come back? I mean, look, you guys have gotten some more Dark Lords since then. There was the Versus King actual short.
I
Yeah.
voted.
Is that not enough for you?
Okay. Anyway,
It's
Cool,
it's the majority. Yes, it's like 88% out of 1,500 votes.
Wow.
okay. Well, we've already made our
Wow.
decision on that. So your guys' votes.
Didn't
Ultimately, we
matter.
have the final say. So I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah.
Oh, but I will say, you will see him in an upcoming video. That's all I'll say.
Okay.
Just one frame of him.
Single frame. You really have to search for him.
No, just anyway. Okay.
You know. All right, next one. Who created the Sticks Fight website, and how long had it been around before Orange was created?
Yeah, so it's not like I planned any of this like way in advance. But according to how the universe works and everything, if they are animations and they exist on the internet, there was an animator who animated these characters. There's no way to know when that was. Sticks Fight is based that website is based on like the OG stick fights like Jiao Jiao and all that stuff, which was popular way back in the early 2000s. So you could theorize that Sticks Fight has been around since then, like 7 or 8 years prior to Orange breaking them out. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that.
All right. Okey-doke. Do you ever see us revisiting Green's socials, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok in the future?
Yes, but no concrete. Actually, we have one concrete plan, but that's it.
All right, that's a quick one.
Get through these questions. We have a lot of questions.
Yeah, we do. We had a silly one, but if the Sticks were to be a Hatsune Miku fan, which one would it be?
Hatsune Miku.
Yeah, that one got a lot of likes. People need to know.
I mean, the stick figures are like kind of, they get obsessed with things easily. So I could imagine all of them being Hatsune Miku fans. Maybe Red more than the others, but all of them still.
Okay. How would you describe the
For some reason, I would
personality?
say yellow.
You'd say yellow?
Yeah, something about him.
Okay,
All right.
go ahead.
How would you describe the personalities of the other Sticks outside of the main 5, like Purple, the Chosen One, Dark Lord, Mitzi, etc.?
Yeah, so Skim, you can also give your input, but I kind of I like to let the episodes speak for themselves, and you guys can just see what their personalities are like. Because every time we release a new episode, it just like what broadens their personality more. I mean, I could tell you, but I kind of like to let the actions speak for themselves.
All right. Skim, anything to add?
No, I guess we'll let the actions speak for them.
All right. Yeah, there you go. Are the Second Coming, aka Orange, and the Chosen One meant to have a brother dynamic, or are they just strangers?
The Second Coming and the Chosen One meant to have a brother dynamic, or are they? Yeah, I mean, I would call them like long lost brothers that know nothing about each other. Like they were born from the same source, but never spent time with each other. So like they might have commonalities between themselves, between each other, but they don't know each other. So there's not really a friendship necessarily. Estranged siblings.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. This is another frequent question. Are we going to see anyone outside of the main crew again anytime soon?
The main crew being the desktop.
Yeah,
gang?
the color gang.
Color Gang.
Yeah.
Yes. We will see a lot of people outside the main crew soon. Like all of them.
All right. How long do you think the series, animated versus animation, Minecraft, etc., will go on for?
What do you think, Skim?
Until you are no longer with us.
Oh shoot.
Oh,
Yeah, it
damn.
theoretically could, yeah. But it could probably continue after my death too, right? Assuming that Minecraft is still popular that long in the future. But like my answer is that I kind of see other series like what they do, like Star Wars, Naruto, like the series that go on for so long. There seems to be like a peak, and then they kind of almost run out of stuff to do with the main crew. So I feel like we would have to pivot at some point away from the main characters because we've kind of done everything. So it might come to that point eventually. But it's because we have created a universe similar to how Star Wars has their universe and Naruto has its universe, Harry Potter, we could have another series take place with different characters but same universe. So there's still always room for more stuff.
I'd be very excited to reach that point, but there's always the risk of people losing interest because it's not the characters that they've come to love and follow this whole time.
Right.
So it will be tricky.
It will be tricky. Yeah, that's true.
All right. Next question. We'll go through 3 more, and then we'll look at some fan art. But the next one is Green's influencer arc implied that the stick figures talk verbally to each other. So do you and your team have any idea of what their voices would sound like?
What would the stick figures' voices sound like? Oh, so influencer arc had them talking to each other, kind of using text. Right. Yeah, but so personally, I don't feel like they even have voices. I don't even. It's very hard for me to picture them having voices at all. To me, they communicate telepathically with each other in a way, like more or less. Like they can't read all their minds, but like they understand each other, and that's kind of how they communicate. That's how they can have such integrated teamwork in their fight scenes. And like the text that you see in influencer arc, you could kind of think of that as them translating it into a way that could be used in social media setting or like in a video editing software, just to get that thought into a way that the people looking at the social media could understand.
All right. Skim, do you have any thoughts? Any theories?
Besides just whoosh, 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 whoosh. Yeah, I'm sure they have some kind of stick dialect.
I mean,
But I don't know. It's like it's movie magic talk. They can understand each other. That's all you need to know, really.
we have technically heard them speak before, but like whenever they're laughing, it's just whooshes, right? Yeah.
Sometimes there will be a vocal performance. I think. I know I've done one. I think I did Blue coughing in one of the shorts once. It's like
You're a voice actor on the channel.
Yeah, I add that to the credits. VA.
Fun fact: this is how I got the whooshes. Like, I used
Oh,
a ruler.
we heard one of them. Oh wow. Oh,
Anyway.
you're gonna hurt yourself. Yeah. All right. I'll do a couple more here. What happens to the dead stick figures, and are they just sort of eradicated from existence, or what?
Right. So you guys are wondering if certain stick figures can come back, or if they're really gone, or
Yeah. What's their
happens to them.
mortality?
Yeah. So in my mind, I'd say that their code is still there. It's just not put together. It's like it's been disconnected from the dimension. It's just kind of it would be impossible for someone in the living dimension to just take that code and, I mean, unless you're the second coming, to take their code and put it back together. But like, it's kind of like when you have a computer program and you just like change one line and then all of a sudden all the code is unusable. It's still there. It's just not attached to the right dimension. Ooh, am I not loud enough?
Yeah, I had to raise your volume a little bit. Sorry.
Okay.
On my end, yeah.
Uh,
Okay. Okay. No, you're good.
Here, let me raise myself up a little bit more.
Okay.
Oh,
Brought
yeah,
you
I'm
down.
super
Oh,
quiet. Is
excellent.
it louder now? Is it louder now?
Yes, you are louder now.
Is this good enough for you guys?
Maybe a little too loud. Oh goodness.
Just kidding. Okay. All right.
Okay. All right. Last question before we get into fan art. Pardon me. Do you ever plan to make stories revolving around interpersonal character dynamics, such as, say, an adventure with green and blue or red and purple?
Skim.
There will be some of that next Minecraft season, as it is right now.
Yes. Well, we're trying to like put the characters together that you don't often see together. So that'll be fun.
All right. Well, we had a member of the community go ahead and gather some fan art for us. So we're going to take a look at some of that. Ooh. Just make sure this looks good.
Fan art.
Booyah.
Art by the
Fan
fans.
art. Whoa. Let me zoom this in as much as I can. There we go.
The Dark Lord.
Yeah,
Look at
so
that.
this
Everyone wants
is
to
the
see
depiction
again.
of the Dark Lord from Violet Lauren. I believe that's how they say it. But yeah,
Whoa.
they have mixed
It's got the spider web theme
stick
in
figure
there.
and a humanoid version.
Yeah. Very spiky.
Oh yeah,
That's
I
accurate.
like that the spider motif on their cape.
Kind of got
That's
Ibisa
neat.
hair. That's
Stuff.
a future reference you guys don't understand yet.
Oh yeah, fan art
Whoa,
for Animation
Animation
Versus
Versus.
by the Deserved
shoot.
One.
Oh, I pinned this in the AVG Discord. Yeah,
Hey,
this is
nice.
great. Love
Oh,
this.
that's great. That's
I
a
love
nice
that.
logo.
Their shading is really good here. It's very nice. We got some more Versus concepts by
People
Plant
making
Main.
pixel art.
Yeah,
What
they're
the
making
heck?
pixel art fan art. Oh, we
Whoa,
got
Lasco
these
looks-
guys.
Oh,
Wow.
sorry.
Look at that power stance by Lasco.
Oh, we're saying it.
Oh yeah, we are. Okay. That's
Forget that
that's-
name. Forget that name.
Yeah. What do you guys call him?
Yeah, I think the viewers have kind of coined cooler names for them, in my opinion. I've learned
Yeah.
that this guy is actually named. I just forgot it.
Ballista?
Ballista.
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 It's Ballista. Is their canon? They come from another animation of a stick figure trying to open a door, and their name
Yes.
apparently is
That's
Ballista.
official.
But we were calling them Easy Tune in production because that's the software that they were made in. But we don't know if we want to say the names of anyone else because Agent is so much cooler than what we have, in my opinion.
It is. Yeah.
I
But
forget.
like we already said it.
Yeah,
So,
we
like,
already said it. But
So what do you guys call him? Primal or something like that?
I think it's Primal. Yeah.
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 We call him Lasco because that is like I think what they call cave paintings. It's like a word for
Yeah, Lasco cave
Laskus.
paintings.
Yeah, Laskus or Lasco. Yeah.
yeah.
And this guy, I think they call him Hazard or them. I don't know if
Hazard,
they have a
yeah.
gender. Which Hazard's
seen-
also really good.
Pedestrian, I think.
Pedestrian.
Ooh. I like that.
Yeah.
Very
So
metaphor.
your guys' names are cooler than our production names, but if you are really interested in them, you can just find out by becoming a member, and people tell you.
There you go. We've already given you 2 of them, but
It's giving you too much. Too much.
yeah, too much. Yeah, then they have the Chosen One art, the Dark Lord, King Orange, and his staff. That's
Nice.
a cool
The cursor.
miniaturized design for the staff. I like that.
Cursor.
Is that hypnotized yellow too?
Ooh, I
Wow.
think
Oh,
so.
wow.
Yeah, that's hypnotized from Lucky Block staff. And then the super orange, and then that's red when he gets possessed by Hero Brian, right?
Brian.
Yeah.
Each one has a possessed form.
fun.
Yeah.
Oh wow, this is by
Ooh.
Ashton R.
Oh yeah.
That
That's some
looks
effects.
beautiful. Wow.
The true showdown.
Yeah, King Orange versus the Dark Lord. That's incredible. Wow. All right, next one is by Nizzy
Oh, look
Witch.
at them. Look at
That's
them.
wild.
That's beautiful.
So good. And then next we got Kawaii Eye.
Yeah. Like he
That's
is
funny.
very good at dodging.
Did he have his
Really
glasses on
bad
him
at
the whole
shooting.
time?
You can't get a headshot on him, like it's going right through.
That's true.
All right, we got purple fan art by
Purple.
apologies if I butcher anyone's names, but I Sir Sinus from Twitter.
Wow.
But wow,
I like this one.
Yeah.
that is beautiful.
Captures
Oh
purple, yeah.
wow,
Whoa,
this is by
whoa.
Lift Cake. Oh,
Wow,
I
this
love
one looks like
that.
you need to zoom in.
Oh, they're so stylish.
I don't know if I can zoom in anymore. Oh, I guess I can. There you go.
Oh, cool.
Wow. That looks incredible. Great job. Versus Splatoon. Do you think you'll do any other Nintendo games? Like animation versus Splatoon?
It's definitely possible. There's so many things we can do. It's just a matter of doing them.
Yeah.
Is that
we got
Mitzi?
some-
Mitzi,
Yeah, we got some
hello.
good Mitzi fan art by Big Bamboo.
Whoa.
They look
No
so
hands.
pretty. No,
It's very accurate.
very nice.
Oh, Mitzi.
And we got one from Mob Gomi BB. Again, apologies if I butcher any names here.
I love the colors.
It's nice. Fun little, more
great.
humanoid-esque designs.
Yeah.
Very nice. Oh, Wanted. There's like a Wanted poster. That's crazy.
Oh,
From,
the chosen one
Kenji
being carried by
Kansama.
the second coming.
Oh, those are the mercenaries as people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's always cool to see
Wild.
how people portray them as people.
Yeah, I love every time an episode's released, there's so much more fan art produced. Here's fan art of the Chosen One by
Wow.
Hennisley. Very
It's got kind of a
nice.
Shadow the Hedgehog thing going on now.
Yeah, with the jacket too. The
A little
red
bit.
outline. Yeah.
More Mitzi.
Some more Mitzi and Victim from Eden Konsuko. Please say their name.
Oh,
Very
she's a
nice.
wallpaper.
Oh, that's cute. All right, we'll go through a couple more and then we'll get back into some questions.
Yeah, that's great.
Very nice. All right, here's the Dark Lord with a Virobot from G3 Hen 4. Or
Kind of matching the Chosen One from that earlier one.
oh yeah,
Yeah, that's nice.
are they brothers as well? All right, and then this will be the last one for now, by Cell Azure.
Whoa, those are nice wings.
Oh
That's
yeah,
from Lucky Block.
very nice. That's their hypnotized
That's-
state too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, we'll get back into.
So many talented
Some
artists in this
questions.
fandom.
Oh, absolutely. It's absurd. Yeah, no. Yeah, let's get back into some questions, shall we?
Right.
All right. So we'll go through a few more community notes. Maybe I'll toss in some chat questions. We might do that later. What is your favorite part about writing stories, like character arcs or progression of the story, fight scenes, etc.?
Yeah, favorite part about writing stories is definitely like kind of making it feel believable, real, and like something that could actually be happening. Like having such attention to detail that you can't you believe that they're actually in that video game or they're actually like interacting with that real life person on a screen. So that takes a lot of like studying the exactly how things move, exactly how things look. But like my priority is to make people like really relate to it and really like believe it, that because I hate when movies like they portray things but they don't like do their research, and so it looks you can see through the curtain or like see behind the curtain, see behind the special effects, and then it just breaks the magic for it. So I'm always trying to keep the magic as much as possible. I don't know. What about you, Skim? What's your favorite part about writing stories?
I think for me, it is like on a larger or broader level, it's just problem solving, like figuring out how pieces go together, how to, like you were touching on, make them feel realistic and natural and not contrived.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really, I mean, my job is kind of to do that, to problem solve and to get the pieces to fit into their spots and in a way that feels right. So I do enjoy
Yeah.
that.
Sweet.
All right. How old are the stick figures? This is a popular one.
Frequent question, huh?
Very frequent, yeah.
They don't have an official age. I mean, not that I've come up with, but like you can see them as teenagers, like early 20s maybe, or late teens. Like just in terms of their behavior, that's kind of what the age that they act. But that doesn't mean that they are specifically that age. They could be older or younger. I mean, it's not like stick figures are people, and that they age the same way as people. So their personality is like teenager or early 20s.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
Why did you become an animator, and what inspired you?
There was this TV show that I was watching when I was maybe like 9 or 10 on PBS, and it was featuring this little boy who was into animation. And back then, of course, there was no Flash or anything. He was using flip books and hand drawn paper. And at the time, I was really into drawing, but I hadn't really thought about actually animating things. Of course, I'd seen like Lion King and uh, Disney movies, but I never really thought about the possibility that I could make something like that. So I started doing flip books. I started figuring out how to animate on the computer, and it was, the idea that you can draw something but have it move, like control how it moves around. That's just that was enough to convince me to just animate. Yeah.
Skim, how did you end up getting started in this industry?
Industry.
Well, like
Um,
similarly to Alan, I want to hear like what
Yeah.
got you into this, into animation?
I always liked drawing and doodling as a child. I don't know how I got into animation. I think it might have been my dad showed me how to use Flash one day, and I made like a really simple, I think it was a Star Wars Flash animation.
Your dad, that's
And
cool.
I kind of like, yeah, put a seed in my brain. And just as time went on, I started getting more and more into it. I tried doing stop motion at some point, and yeah, I think animation took the parts I liked from drawing and stop motion. Like it's really the literal merging of those two things, and
Right.
I really fell in love with it. And of course, I watched a lot of animation growing up as well.
Nice.
Very nice. All right. Do you think an AVM tournament arc is a good idea?
Like a tournament where in Minecraft where you have different characters fighting each other, and then the best competes with they go up the line until they figure out who wins. That is a great idea, and we are currently brainstorming something similar to that in the next season.
There you go. No more spoilers.
Sorry.
Another question. Have you thought about making a sub-series in AVA, like a series about the Chosen One and the Dark Lord's friendship, or a slice of life series about Rocket Corp before the Newgrounds attack, etc.?
Series about the Chosen One and TDL's friendship, or a slice of life series about Rocket Core before the Newgrounds attack. Those are both great ideas, and we are experimenting with shorter mini-sodes, so those would be both great things to feature, and we are thinking about doing little slice of life things as well.
Very nice. Here's a frequent one related to that. Will AVA 12 come this year?
Kim?
If you're all very, very good.
If you behave yourself.
Well, yeah, it's the plan so far. Currently looking for summer for it to come out. Progress is going well on it so far.
Yes.
It is coming along very nicely. I think they'll all really enjoy it. How did Purple also end up in the Stick City when Purple met King Orange?
So King Orange lives in the what you guys call the outer net, and Purple was on the intranet. And so how did he get there? Well, we've seen the tunnels go from the internet to the outer net, and they come out of the sky, right? Luckily, Purple has wings, so if he were to take one of those tunnels, he would be fine going that way. I don't know. That's my answer.
All right. Another one on the line of Purple. When is Purple's birthday? So important.
There's
They
so
need
much
to
stuff
know.
to come up with or like decide.
Yeah.
That is something I don't know, and I don't know if Purple would even know. But just to have something, I feel like Purple's birthday would be in February.
February.
That's just, I don't know, gut feeling.
Strange. That kind of makes sense. I can kind of see it. Yeah.
Sorry. I need to let my dog into the office. He is scratching the door like crazy.
Dog reveal.
Oh, dog reveal.
Come on, buddy.
Okay, maybe I can just ask myself one of these questions while we.
Oh no, I'm already back.
Oh, wow.
Another frequent question: if you didn't become an animator, what would you be now?
I see myself as half animator, half like engineer kind of brain. I feel like I could have been an engineer and coded stuff and made fun stuff if I weren't doing this full time. Maybe have a YouTube channel about making weird gadgets. Possibly.
Okay. Interesting. Will the mercenaries ever get official names, or are we stuck with making up our nicknames? I mean, yeah, like we said earlier, become a member to see what our production names for them are.
Join our private Discord server called Alan's Friends.
Yeah, will you become actual friends with Alan?
You guys are all my friends.
How parasocial of you, Alan. All right, who is your least favorite stick figure?
Who's your least favorite child, Alan?
Yeah, who do you hate the
Oh.
most?
This is such a painful question. Blue Merc. Just kidding. I didn't click. Anyway, but like I don't feel that attached emotionally to the chosen one. I feel like we didn't give him as much character development as we could, which we will. But like that just like makes me less attached to the chosen one compared to the other characters.
That's interesting because I've seen a lot of interest around the Chosen One in the fandom.
Yeah, a lot of people call him Black.
Oh,
'Cause-
Sure, yeah.
I've never seen that, but yeah, sure. I mean, I guess it's
Yeah.
accurate.
A lot of people love the chosen one. Emotionally, I wish that we could give him more character depth, but yeah, he is really.
Maybe
I think
one
we
day.
will.
Yeah,
We have
will.
plans to.
Yes.
All right. Here's one that I can kind of get into. Which mercenary character is the most difficult to animate? So yeah, Alan and Skim don't animate as much. We have a very large team of animators, and based off of how many revisions that I often see the mercenaries specifically get, I would say it's Primal. Primal probably gets the most revisions. So they're all
Cave
very
Painting.
different. What's up,
Yeah.
Skim?
No, yeah, the cave painting one.
Yeah, the cave painting guy. Yeah, they definitely receive the most notes because the vision for that character is very specific. Yeah, and then I'd say second to that is probably Mitzi or Ballista, the pixel guy.
Yeah,
Right.
Mitzi was pretty tricky to get right in that episode.
Yeah.
Mitzi in the background.
Hey, having such a great time. There she is. All right, we'll do a couple more, and then we'll get into some fan animations.
Great.
So, to both of you, which side characters are your favorites?
Side characters. So
Like, I assume just outside of the main color gang.
yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of side characters in AVM that I had a lot of fun with, like the Wandering Trader and the Beatboxing Llamas, and Hero Brine was a lot of fun to do. Chef was also a lot of fun from the chef, and of course, I don't own these characters, but like, because they're all from Minecraft. But it was fun to add some personality to these otherwise kind of emotionless characters. They're just game NPCs, but like we gave them a little bit more flavor, and that was fun.
Skim,
Hmm.
who's your favorite child?
I favorite side child.
Side child.
Um, I like. For some reason, I'm very drawn to the mercenaries in AVA. They just because they were introduced before I came onto the team, and they really intrigued me, and they still do. Also, in AVA, Mitzi, I was so glad we finally got a prominent girl-coded character.
Yes.
Although, it's a shame because.
Right.
But yeah, I like Mitzi a lot, and I was scared that people wouldn't like her as much, but it seems that a lot of people do, and I'm very happy to see that.
Yeah.
All right, I'd say my personal favorite is Ballista because they remind me of Flipnote. For those who even know what that is.
Athena,
Oh yeah, where I come from.
where he got his name.
Yes, where I was born. All right, last question before we get into some fan animations. What's your favorite episode of Animation versus Minecraft or Animation versus Animator?
Yeah, across all of them, the episode 30 of AVM was my favorite. It's nothing hits me emotionally as hard as that one. Skim?
I think mine is the one right before it, No Block Universe.
Huh. Cool.
Very nice. All right, well, we'll get into some animations. I'm also going to scroll very quickly past all these other, all this other fan art, because it's kind of buried under here. But just look at all these. That one's fun.
Oh no!
The angler man.
Oh my God.
Oh wow.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Whoa!
oh,
Whoa! Look at all
They
these.
compiled so
Whoa.
much fan art. I feel bad just
Whoa,
going
did we
past
get
all
these?
these.
Yeah,
Wow.
let's take it in real quick.
Yeah. We won't spend as much time because we have so much to get through, but I definitely
Is
want
Red
to
holding a
show
cat
off
like
all
a
of
gun?
these.
What was that?
They are, yeah. Oh wow.
Oh my God.
Hello. Oh, hello there.
Hi, Metro Man.
Man,
Wow.
Wow! Wow! Wow!
beautiful.
Wow, they're all so great.
So many.
You have so many talented fans. It's not fair.
That's so wholesome too.
Oh, that's a nice one. I like that.
Signs.
Damn, how much fan art did he
Oh, is that the
compile?
Gast update?
Oh,
Yeah.
This is
Wow.
not another one.
Oh,
Aw,
that's cute.
it's
Cute.
adorable.
Oh,
Oh, that's a
that's
nice
good.
one of Avi Addiction. I like that.
Yeah.
3D render. Wow.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Very nice. AV physics. Very nice.
All of them, yeah.
Okay, I believe we have some fan animations to look through now.
Okay.
Let's pull these up.
Twitter.com.
Okay, I'm not going to play any audio just in case some of them have copyrighted material. Yeah, this is some from Sushi Ryu.
The Angel of Death.
could probably zoom in. Yeah, there we go. Sorry.
Ooh, very nice.
Oh, is this an animation versus thing?
Oh, it's a cutscene.
Okay,
Purple's face.
I see.
Oh man,
Oh,
Ah, okay, okay.
There's actual,
Very well
very
done. I
nice.
love
emotional
the
very
stakes there.
nice.
purple like watercolor.
Good. Oh, it was based off of this art. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, that's good. Very nice. All right, next one is from Bunyan. This is on. No, it's on YouTube. Okay. Interesting. I think I could play the audio on this one. Yeah, it's just our music.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh, interesting.
Well, this one's a lot of work. Whoa.
Oh my goodness. Wait, so who's controlling victim here? If
The other
the
workers,
agent is in the fight. Oh yeah, yeah, there's plenty of workers.
people that are really controlling the fight.
Oh wow, the sound work as well. Very well done.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Wow.
whiplash.
I love those silly strips.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Oh, rotate
Whoa!
around the
Whoa!
pivot point.
Ooh, wow. Oh my god. And their pacing is really good.
Nice.
Wow. Very good. Great job.
Amazing job.
That was incredible. Yeah, good job. Moonin.
Moonin?
Moonin or Munin? Sorry, again. Sorry if I butcher anyone's names. Another one.
Very good
More Red Pranks by Mil Kazur.
Nice. Oh, what? Everyone else? Oh no! Come on.
Oh man. Oh no.
He went back in
you
time.
already know.
The first Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, do it! Do it! Do it! Do it!
Oh.
Nice
Oh
dog.
yeah.
Oh,
Take
man.
that. That's
Oh,
stupid.
man, oh, don't
Didn't
do
Dan make that music?
Nope.
Yeah, Dan.
Oh my god.
Come on! No, you do it. Watch out! Man, step aside.
It's not even a prank. He's just being mean.
What?
He's paused. Do it. Unpause yourself. Oh no. Seen this. Yes, I have. Look over there.
Poor victim.
Oh wow.
Oh, good stuff.
Very good. I got another by Fat Potato. That's an easy name. About the couch.
Oh, couch.
Oh, I don't know if I can play this audio.
You can use it as a trampoline. You
could throw it at your enemy.
Your enemy.
Of course, of course.
They're so
Oh,
strong.
Oh,
So
wow.
strong.
You can dive straight into it. And,
Ragdolls off. That's great.
oh no.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, this is by Omer.
Yeah, I remember Omer.
Very nice. All right, another one by Unfocusable called Test Subject, the Dark Lord. It's like the Dark Lord is in the box. Can I play the audio here? Oh yeah, it's just our music. Okay, good.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here he comes. Here comes the boy.
Here comes the boy. You're scared of him, but you don't remember.
Oh man, I can't believe they animated all that.
So they're definitely just gonna hug it out now, right?
Yeah.
Hug it out,
course.
yeah. Ooh, wow.
Interesting.
Whoa, lightning.
Wow, this one's so long.
Yeah,
Oh wow,
wonder-
this goes on for 3 minutes.
Oh,
There we go.
very nice tornado. Oh, Gooey's right there. Or oops.
Oh, Alan. Oh.
Whoa.
Come on, Orange. Come on, Orange.
Hey, beat him before.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, wow. They just sent him back.
From
Oh.
whence he came.
Just like that? If only it were that easy.
Oh, what? Is he still there?
They just stored him somewhere. All right.
Nice.
Very nice.
Cool.
We'll go ahead and watch one more, then we'll get back to some questions. Oh man! All right. Next up is by Bubby D Tube. Animation about
Oh
Mitzi.
no. What is this?
Oh no!
No, Mitzi, watch out.
Oh no! Okay, that was short. We'll go one more. We got one from Cyclone. Oh, it's a Google Drive link. Okay. Sure. No audio on this
What
one.
the
Whoa! Whoa!
heck?
Oh.
Whoa.
That's cute. That was an
That's not the
animation
dark
I was a
house,
part
is
of. Oh, that's funny.
That's good.
Oh wait, oh that's on the Dojo website. Oh, that's on my account. Wait,
You should recognize that.
I should have. I didn't. All right. Well, very nice. We're gonna go ahead and hop back into some questions. We'll do a few more from the community post, and then we'll get into some live questions from the chat right now.
Ooh.
Ooh, indeed. All right. Do we have any more frequent questions? We got one more frequent question we'll start off with. If you turn off your computer, what happens to the characters?
Oh. Yes, that was a very upvoted question. What happens to the characters when you turn off the computer? Essentially, think of it as when the electricity goes off in your house. It's just dark, it's cold, you can't use things. So like in the desktop, they can't interact with anything in the desktop anymore. And so yeah, they'd probably just sleep, like if the power's off. Like they still, so you know that internet universe where there's glowing um, blue cubes, like every PC is a cube. So that if when the computer's off, like imagine that cube just turns off. It's not glowing anymore, but it's still there. Like they're still in it, and it's just off. So
Hmm.
Yeah.
yeah, U2s.
All right. Oh, YouTubers. Wait, that's still. Oh, interesting.
No, it's gone.
Ah, okay. Is AVA and AVM in the same universe? And if so, which happened first?
Yes, same universe. They just happen offset from each other. I mean, you know, AVA came first because Minecraft came out in 2015. AVA was around since 2006. You know, they just happen one after another, and maybe sometimes during each other. I don't know about that one.
Probably a chronological timeline out there somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
I bet
So
someone out
dates.
there's figured it out. All right. Will Mitzi be revived?
All right, chat.
Guy, here's another poll. I already got it ready.
Let's take a vote. Do you guys?
Should Mitzi be revived?
you guys want
Should Mitzi?
back?
Should we bring Mitzi
No,
back?
no, please, no.
Who lives and who dies, you decide.
Did the poll even? Do you guys see the poll? Did it just get rid of it?
I see the poll.
I see it.
Okay, it's not showing up for me. What's it look like?
It looks like 82.
Oh, there it is.
1% yes.
Yes,
Yes.
I don't think we
please,
should bring her
yeah.
back. I don't.
No.
Yeah.
Yes. 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 Alan, do you play Among Us? No, I don't. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. No. Cool.
it's a no.
Well, I think that's a no.
Yeah.
You will see her in a future video. Let's say that.
Yeah.
Wow,
All
wow,
right.
wow.
Wow. Do with that information what you will. Are you planning another series?
Like AV education, AV.
I think they mean something different from what you've done before. Like aside from AVM, AVA, AV education.
We're doing more shorter episodes, like mini-sodes. That's not really a series, but that's kind of a trend that we're going to be experimenting. Not trend. That's like a thing we're going to be experimenting with
Yeah,
more.
we're trying it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, expect
But yeah, we're
shorter episodes. yeah.
Always planning new stuff, new different stuff.
Oh yeah. Here's one I can answer. How many members are there in your team? For a while, we thought that it was still in the 40 range, and then we took a count recently. It's actually closer to 50. I think we have 49
Wow.
to be specific, but it's absurd.
Big team.
Oh yeah, big team.
50
Love all of
people.
them. They all do great work.
Yep. Mostly animators, some production people, sound effects artists, programmers,
Background artists,
Minecraft builders. Yeah.
sound designers. Yep. There's a whole lot of corners to this team, but yeah, it's around 50 people right now, and always growing. So, why are so many green related Are there so many green related animations lately? And why does why do the other ones have such little roles? I think is what they're asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
so
been in a lot.
you guys are talking about like the No Block concert, how he was like the main thing in No Block concert. Influencer arc, he was the main thing in Influencer arc. The prank, he was like the one who was against Red the whole time. That was like we had the ideas for the episodes before we decided who it was going to be. Like the influencer arc, we're like, we're going to do this thing where one of the stick figures gets a YouTube channel, and then No Block concert, it's like who would fit best for this role, and every time it just happened to be Green. So it was kind of a coincidence that Green just ended up in those main roles for so many episodes. But we would like to even it out, and have a little bit more of the other characters. So we that is in the plans.
Yeah, if you look in the background right now, we see AV Code with Yellow as the primary character.
Yeah.
There you go. Why do the animation versus Minecraft episodes 32, 34, 35 have such childish atmosphere?
32 being the chef,
The chef.
34 being the prank, 35 being the concert.
Yeah.
That's funny because to me they didn't seem childish. Maybe I'm just childish. Maybe we are just childish. But also basically roughly half of our audience is children, like below 13, according to what we have figured out. So that's just how it is.
All right. Who created the character Corn Dog Guy? There he goes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the harm I've done to this world.
No, we know Corn Dog Guy is one of the most beloved characters in the series.
Oh yeah, the audience loves them. Did the story of AVM Season 3 progress... oh wait, sorry. Let me start over. Did the story of AVM Season 3 progress in a planned manner from beginning to end? And if so, was Warden added to the game later, and were there changes to the story later on? So in other words, did you come up with the whole story right off the bat, or did you build the story as you went on?
It was a skeleton in the beginning. As soon as I heard the news that the Warden was going to be released, I was like, I'm putting him in. But that was like before we knew much about him. And so like I was expecting that by the time in the series when we were about to start working on the Warden episode that we would know more about the Warden, but it was still like not released by then. There was like delays. And so I tried to message the guy who was in charge of the Warden at Mojang. He never got back to me until after we released the episode. But like that scene. Oh, okay. Do you guys remember the Warden scene where Orange is going through the chest and he picks up like 4 items, the candle and the stick, and then there's a golden apple in there. Originally, that was a placeholder for whatever the Warden's drop was going to be, like the Warden, the main item that you get from the Warden. I didn't know that there was not really going to be, like, you weren't supposed to kill the Warden. But like I was expecting them to say, okay, the item that you get is this. And then so I wanted Orange to pick up this thing and be like, I don't know what this is. I'm just going to throw it. But that item never ended up being a thing. So I just changed it to a golden apple, and then that's what he throws away. Still valuable, but it's not like, a Warden drop or anything.
Yeah.
But otherwise, everything was pretty like linear production-wise. They just came up with a skeleton for the season, and then each episode I just flesh out the episode right before we produce it.
All right. Will King Orange's son come back?
Oh boy.
And here comes another poll.
Do you guys really want him to?
Yeah, I'm curious about this one. What are you guys going to say about Gold, as you guys call him?
Oh wow,
Gold.
This one's a lot closer to I mean, it's not really even, but it's closer than the other two so far.
I don't see the poll. Oh, okay, here we go.
Interesting.
66 say yes.
Wow.
34 say no. Okay, interesting. Very good. Okay, let me go.
Hmm.
Wait, I voted wrong. Nope. Yes. Please. No. Yes. No. No. Yes. Gold doesn't need to come back. I don't see why. TBH. No. Yes. Yes. King with 2 sons. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Mod Nova says no.
King with 2 sons.
Nova, our #1 fan.
Yeah.
Think about the story, please. Cool.
All right.
Cool,
All right.
cool.
Interesting.
Don't worry, we don't like you aren't deciding. We ultimately decide. So
Mm-hmm.
thank you for the feedback.
Yes, still good to know.
Thank you for the feedback. Now go away, please.
Now
No,
leave us
stay,
alone.
stay.
No.
We're lonely.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you all. All right, we'll do. Oh, how many more do we have left here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more.
okay.
Should we do the rest of these 6 and then go into chat questions?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go quickly.
All right, yeah, let's go quickly. All right. Have you ever cried after reading over your scripts for someone like King Orange, Purple / Victim?
Yeah, not the scripts, but after watching the finished animation, I definitely cried, especially for the King Orange arc, Purple arc. I think I cried for when I saw Victim also.
Aw.
I'm an emotional person, so I cry easily, but still, like, yeah. Next question.
All right. When you first started AVA, was your vision for the story the same, or did it change as the years went on?
Yes, very much. I didn't expect to continue past AVA 1 when I made it, or AVA 2 or 3. And so, like, there's a lot of retconning, like, kind of changing things that happened in the past in order to make the present make sense. So it's definitely changed quite a bit. And I appreciate you guys being so flexible to all the weird continuity justifications we've had to make.
How long did it take to develop the storyline for AVM Season 3? I know that Purple has been an ongoing character for a long while, but when did the idea of his past and King Orange first pop up?
It took like a few months, maybe, and I got the inspiration for King Orange from watching Avengers, and he was based on Thanos, and Purple was kind of based on Loki, and the whole like like movies all like coming together in one final fight. That was also inspired by Avengers. If you guys couldn't tell already.
It's funny. I never connected those dots, and I just went back and watched like the whole Infinity Saga, and still didn't connect that. It makes sense though. What was the hardest episode to make? From a production standpoint, it was either Influencer Arc Episode 1 because of all the 3D work and managing Green's social medias.
Yeah.
But
Athena did that.
yeah, I was the guy. Well, it was both me and Alan, but I was the one uploading stuff for Green.
Yeah. I did the commenting, and Athena did all the like planning and
Yeah.
scheduling of all the
He
posts.
had the fun job. I had the I had the everything else. Yeah, the other most difficult one was probably AVMS Season 3 in real time, where we took all of the Season 3 episodes and played them out on the same screen when everyone split branches, all that. That was a managerial headache to manage.
I wouldn't say headache, more like nightmare.
Yeah, I was being kind.
Nightmare in real time.
Nightmare.
It was. Oh man. All right. I mean, anything you guys want to add to that?
No.
I'll just double down on that last one.
Yeah, that was tough. Are there any small quirks you think your characters would have, but not be important enough to put into an episode?
Example being a favorite food or color.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in Influencer Art, Green had there was a lot of people asking those kind of questions, so I would answer. So like now we know that Green likes udon noodles and listens to Daft Punk. And so yeah, I mean, you kind of just I bet you guys could come up with quirks on your own just from like what you know about them. For example, I feel like Yellow could get into Rubik's cubes, solving Rubik's cubes. Yeah, Blue could be kind of like a superstitious, like really into astrology, horoscopes, and stuff like that. And Red has the most ADHD out of the rest of the sticks. So you would anything that your friend that you know that has ADHD does, he would also be doing.
All right. And then final question from the community section. We'll get into chat questions in just a second. Which character do you relate to the most? We'll do both of you.
Ooh.
Personally, Orange, Second Coming. He is an older brother and a parent, kind of a parent figure to the others. I'm both. I have two younger sisters, and I also have two kids. I feel responsible, but he's also quirky and childish, which I also am. And he also just wants to stay home all day, which is totally me.
Oh, you're so right.
Are you Orange
I
too,
think for
Skim?
me, no. I think it might be Victim, actually. It's not everything about him, but I did find myself channeling myself a lot when writing and boarding for him in
Oh, that's cool.
the episode Victim. Some of it comes across in the final animation, not all of it. But yeah, like he's withdrawn and quiet, and he likes to occupy his mind with things that he's good at. And he carries a weight with him, but he's not as naturally gloomy as you would expect, like not as much. And yeah, he struggles to connect with people, but he's good with getting things done, I guess.
That's you.
That's yeah.
All right. All right. Well, thank you everyone from the community post for your questions. Now we're going to get into chat questions. So we have some that we have saved here, but I also opened up a chat bubble in the live chat where you press that bubble, ask a question, and then we get a long list of them. We already have so many, but feel free to ask your questions over there as well. But a few to start. What advice would you give to a YouTuber who's starting?
Ooh, man. That's tough. I haven't started as a YouTuber in a long time, and things have changed so much. I don't know what I would do now if I could go back. But like, I think overall, like generally a good strategy is just to see what is already doing well. I mean, just see what's doing well. You can copy it, but like have your own voice still. I don't know if I have the best, like if I'm the best person to ask, but that's just my advice.
Yeah, the landscape
Alright.
has changed quite a lot since you started.
All right, just so you guys know, I'll be shrinking all the questions that I have in the doc.
Oh yeah, we have a little Google Doc
Yeah,
we're
we
looking
do.
at together.
Yeah. Animation versus chemistry.
So our expert who like does all of the AV education episodes except for addiction was Turquoise. He like already knew about math, so that was no problem. He had to study physics. He already knew some physics, a lot of it, but I think he still had to study a bit to do the physics one. He already knew code for the coding one, but he had to learn Python. Chemistry, he tells us he doesn't know like at all. So he would
Yet.
have to study it. Yet, just give him a week and then he'll like have
Yeah, the
another
man is a bit of a genius.
degree. So I think it's definitely a possibility. It's just a little bit more of a hurdle, and we haven't actually started planning for that one yet.
Gotcha. How long does it take for you to make one episode of AVA? That depends
How long
on the complexity of the episode, but I think the last one
AVA 11 took like over a year, right? Like
it did because of the scope of it. We were doing so many new things, and yeah, a lot of setbacks.
Yeah, we were
The
figuring out our
deadline kept
production
getting pushed
pipeline as
back.
well.
Yeah, so that was a huge hiccup. Was restructuring everything to fit how the new team was functioning. But I think they should, at least now, no promises, but should be around like the 6 to 8 month range, if I were to guess off the bat.
Yeah, as we said, the AVA 12 coming summer, and we had all the storyboards done pretty much when the previous episode was released, and so we could just get right into production.
Yeah, and we do work on multiple episodes at the same time. So
Yeah, So we're working on 13 already
Yep.
as well.
All right. Al, you want to do this question? Highlighted
I don't
here.
really have an answer for that one.
Okay. Well, I know I have an answer for this one. Do any of you guys have pets? No.
Point right to the pet, and we can even see the.
Hi. Skeeter. Hi, bud. Hi, bud. Yeah.
Oh,
My kids ask me for cats and dogs, and I
Oh,
can't. I don't know. I'm not ready. But we do have fish, and we do have aqua dragons. You just
Okay.
put a
Is-
bunch of little like eggs in water and just wait, and they start out as little tiny tadpoles, and then they become little dragons. They actually look like dragons.
sorry, wait. Aqua
You can
dragon?
buy it as a
Yeah, what
little
is an
like
aqua
kit.
dragon?
Like you just buy aqua dragons in a little like box, and it's dried up, like they're dried, and then you just put it in water, and then they.
Oh, I
Wasn't that-
see.
yeah.
Oh, they're cool.
Oh, they're like
Okay.
those old kits. My
Yeah,
mom bought
and
me
then-
one of these when I was little and then never let me use it.
Okay, next question.
Yeah, yeah, next question. Is purple a part of the group now?
Kind of. Kind of. Skim
Well, he
puts in
doesn't
a
live
lot
on the
of-
desktop, but
He doesn't live
he's
there.
hanging out
Yeah.
with the guys now.
Yeah, it's like that friend that doesn't live at the house but comes over a lot.
Very nice. Why did you name Mitzi Mitzi?
Hmm.
I remember. Why? Do you remember, Skim?
Yeah. There's a member on our team, I think it was Lewin Fire, was wondering like, can we call her something besides like the production name that we had for her? And I think it was our sound guy Dan who had the idea to reverse victim's name and just change some of the lettering,
Yeah.
and that just kind of stuck after a while.
Mitzi V. We just took off the V and changed the C to an S.
It's very cute.
Yeah.
All right. What is one character? Okay, sorry. Sorry, how do I word this? If there's one character you could
you-
rewrite, who would it be? Or would you rewrite any of them?
Bob.
Interesting. How come?
It's just not all like it's just not as wholesome as the rest of the characters.
Okay.
All right. We could take some questions from chat here. Let's see
Oh,
what they got for
boy.
us. And feel free if you guys see anything here that you would like to
I don't know.
ask as well. Feel free
How do I see the questions?
on my screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have it pulled up.
Oh, those are all questions?
Yeah, these are all questions. So this is a separate. Oh wait, hang on. No, these are the questions. Yeah, there's a separate
Oh,
chat.
there's so many.
There's a lot. Yeah. So if you see one, just say it.
Did you pause the chat? I don't know. I don't think so.
No, I did not. I just scrolled up so we could actually read them.
Okay. What pets would the color gang all have?
Will there be scary videos? Will there be scary videos?
Yeah. I'm learning more and more how like younger and younger kids just absolutely love scary videos. Like I don't remember liking that as a kid, but it's like so big.
What episode are you the most proud of? Kind of want to do that for all of us. I don't think it's what's your favorite. Like what like when it released, how were you proud of it? I think for me it was probably either Lucky Block Staff
Yeah.
or No Block Concert. Because I ended up that's just because I ended up having a lot of participation in those near the end.
Yeah.
so I'm a little
Right.
biased.
You helped a lot with the syncing for No Block concert.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Remember.
It needed a lot of adjustments. So I had my hands deep in that one. What about you two?
I'd probably. I mean, currently, AV animation versus addiction. I feel like is
Oh, yeah.
more my baby than other videos. So
Mhm.
I feel proud of that one.
I remember when you told me your pitch for that one originally. I was like caught off guard. I was like, "That's very, very different." But all right. Skim, do you have an answer?
No, I think I haven't done enough to have a favorite yet.
Wow.
Gotcha.
Even though you do so much.
You already do, yeah.
Well, a lot's yet to come, I suppose.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, someone wants to know, Skim, why did you join the crew? How did that happen?
Did that happen? Well, it was back in 2019 that I applied to be a video editor for Animators versus Games, the gaming channel,
Yeah.
which, if you didn't know, is Alan's gaming channel. And I don't know, a few years later, I met Alan in person at Comic-Con for the first time. That's when you showed me No Block Universe, which is part of why it like is one of my favorite episodes. I just have such a strong memory with it.
Mm.
And I think that's when you told me that you were thinking of doing actual shorts.
Mm.
So after Comic-Con, I sent you an idea for one. You liked it and asked me if I could come up with more ideas. And after a lot of ideas, I was brought onto the team to do more. And yeah, it
And
was
then
a
we kept
very
giving him
strange.
more and more responsibility, and
Yeah,
now he's a co-director.
yeah, a gradual scale creep, scope creep.
What upcoming video are you most excited for? For anything we can tease? Gotta be very careful.
There's one I think I can't say. It's
I
one of
have-
the shorter episodes that we mentioned earlier.
I think I know which one that is. I'm very excited for one that we have announced on our newsletters. Can I say that?
Yeah. You can say
Yeah.
it.
The next Minecraft short is Bed Wars, about the Hypixel minigame, and I am blown away by how well everyone's been doing on it. The work that's been done on it is incredible. So I'm very excited for y'all to see that one.
Personally, I'm excited about the next AVM season. We're going to be taking it, I don't want to say in a different direction, but like, I really like the idea for the overall arc that me and Skim came up for it. The first episode's going to be really, I'm excited for it. Let's just say that.
Yeah. I am excited for AVA 12 and 13.
Yeah.
12, which is coming out this summer, ideally, and 13 sometime after that. I kind of think of them as two parts of one longer episode, so
Right.
when both of them are out, I think I'll be really happy.
All right. Oh, I saw a question. So I lost it. Oh, Alan, what's your favorite music genre?
I don't know. I listen to a lot of like whatever happens to just be catchy and gives me emotions, and that can be anything, like movie soundtracks, like pop songs, Korean drama soundtracks, like R&B, alternative rock. Yeah, I already knew about AJR, but you introduced me to
Oh,
more
yeah.
AJR, and
Oh, I
really
definitely
listened to
did.
more.
Big fan of AJR. Yeah, I'm into indie pop, which is very much so them.
Indie
Skim, what
pop,
about you?
yeah, indie pop's good.
I think indie rock, maybe.
That's
Soft
also
rock.
good.
I'm not really sure what genre I listen to the most.
All right, we'll do
Add songs with good beats.
a few more, and then maybe we'll call it there.
Yeah,
Right.
it's 3 o'clock Eastern right now.
Oh,
What do we
wow,
do?
yeah, it's
Another
already been 2 hours. Wow,
7 minutes,
that's wild.
10 minutes. Yeah.
All right. Again, if you guys see any questions, feel free to shout them out.
Will you ever bring the creaking into the AVM series?
Ooh, yes, that's the new.
It's a good idea. I don't
That's
think
the
we
new
actually
horror
thought
mob.
about that. Yeah, we should.
I mean,
They're
there's a
very
lot of new stuff
intriguing.
that we could bring in.
Mhm.
There's the creaking. There's the new Gast update.
Yeah, yeah.
There's I just saw there was a new lighting edition, like a lighting and shading.
Visuals.
Oh yeah, yeah, they have their own
Yeah.
like built-in shader now. Excited to see how that works.
Which is, yeah, it's not really story material. It's just there's a lot
It's an
of new
aesthetic.
stuff getting added.
Yeah, looks very good. Pardon me. Who was the first person to join your team?
Oxob. Oxob was his name's Johannes. He's from Sweden. He is a professional arm wrestler, and I just noticed his animation was just so fluid, and he helped me with animation versus YouTube. He was the first, and then Stone was the second. Travis Stone. And then I brought on a bunch of others. Shuriken was one of the first. But yeah, Oxob is still on the team after all these years.
Yeah. Yeah, they still work with us today. Which is crazy that he's also an arm wrestler. Because when you hear him, he does not sound like an arm wrestler.
Yeah.
He's very soft spoken.
Yeah.
It's very
great.
funny.
Will you ever upgrade to Windows 11?
That has been a discussion every now and then.
Yeah, I think we're gonna upgrade maybe in the next AVM season, except anyway, maybe.
Yeah. It's in discussion. We don't know.
It's in discussion, yeah.
Yeah, we don't really know yet.
When
Okay,
will the game come out? 20 for beta testers, hopefully soon. I can't say anything. Not now, but like hopefully not that long from now, and then latest 2028.
Well, not latest. That's just the estimated. We
Yeah.
really can't promise anything.
Yeah, too early
I think
introduction
Muno
to
or
really
DJ
tell.
would.
That is true.
Yeah,
that
Muno
is
or
true.
DJ would have a better answer to this, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I keep seeing this one a lot, but are there going to be new characters being introduced?
On AVA.
I just think just in general over the videos.
In AVM, I think so. In AVA, I think there's room for that. I don't know about major characters.
Why don't you make your stick figures talk?
It was an accident or unintentional move that ended up benefiting me because it allowed for a much wider international audience to enjoy the videos. It's less work for me also to not have to write a script or record it or lip sync.
Voice
Of course,
actors.
the added challenge is that you have to communicate all the complicated stuff without words, but it's a fun challenge.
I've been in pipelines where we have to work with voice actors. The pipeline is very different.
Oh yeah, right.
Very, very different. I've seen a few recommendations for animation versus Roblox.
Yeah, how would you do that though? Because Roblox is a platform.
Yeah, I think you just have to go through whatever people use it. I don't know. It could be a
I
discussion
think
for
it'd
later.
be like Roblox animation versus Roblox series, and then each episode would just be a very popular game in Roblox.
Could be.
No
Yeah,
problem.
what's the most popular Roblox game right now?
I think it's
Let us know in
strongest
chat.
battleground, if I remember right. I'm not too much into
You
the
guys probably know
Roblox
more
sphere,
than us.
but I think it's probably the strongest battleground, if I remember right, which is like a fighting game.
Mm-hmm.
So, maybe do 2 or 3 more, and then we'll call it. When are the mini-sodes going to come out? Can we say that?
Should we? Can we?
I think one
That's
is
the
coming out
question for
very
you.
soon, isn't it?
They should. Well, they are smaller videos, as implied by the type of video they're called. But hopefully, they should be starting to release soon. And we won't be giving any dates, but hey, maybe look at the newsletter. You might get something.
Yeah, the newsletter.
Yeah.
I think we have 4 in progress at the moment.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. We have quite a few.
And I'm so excited for one of them to be done.
Oh, here's one relevant to your milestone. How does it feel to have gone this far and have 30 million subscribers?
Yeah, it's wild. It's surreal. I don't know if I'd ever have thought that I'd have this many subscribers. It's humbling. It's reassuring that like the stories that we come up with or that I come up with are, liked by so many people. It's really nice to have such a supportive, positive community that's this big. Like, I feel like it's very rare, and it just makes me want to keep making stuff that makes you guys inspired and happy.
Yeah. And it's a pleasure to get to work alongside you as well.
Aw,
Wonderful to be
Yeah.
in this community.
yeah,
Very nice.
It's a really nice community.
All right, now the opposite kind of question: how rich is the corn dog guy? I gotta know.
Never rich enough.
Never rich enough.
He's always wanting more.
Yeah,
He's on that grind set, 10 toes
on
down.
that grind set.
All right, let's try and pick out a final question. Oh, let's see.
That one was probably a good final question, or the one before that one was good. I mean,
Probably.
see.
We could do this one here. This is a basic one. I can answer it. Is someone from the Hyun's Dojo community on your team? Most of the animators on our team are from the dojo, myself included.
Hetena is a big member of that community and knows everyone, and so a lot of our recruits are from that community.
Just because it's easy to pull from there and they already animate stick figures. So you can look at the description of any of our videos and easily find links to that community. But yeah, I think we'll go ahead and wrap it up there. So thank you everyone for watching and participating. And thanks for 30 mil.
Thanks for 30 mil. You guys are great.
It is crazy.
We're all introverts, so like it's not you won't see this very often, but it's worth it to like celebrate with you guys and to just express our gratitude for all the support and stuff. So you guys are great. Thank you so much.
Hey, Alan, high five.
Can I be a part of it?
Oh yeah.
Please.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yay, high five.
All right.
High five to you guys, too.
High five. Yay. All right. Thank you all for
Awesome.
watching. Take care.
Check out this. This is really cool. So Someone made.
Oh,
What is
would you get
that?
that? What?
Someone
Is it a
made
cookie?
these to me at VidCon. It's so
What?
cool. I just keep it
Oh,
on my
that's
desk.
wild, man.
Thank you to the person who made this.
Oh.
It's really cool.
All right. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
All right.
See ya.
I pressed end. We got 165,000.